ain't trying to sway you cause I ain't got all the answers. I'm just trying to convey to you, I'll be taking some chances. If my shit don't pertain to you, you can check out your man shit. You ain't teach us a damn thing, you ain't give us the game. We was giving you signals, but you ain't
Hi,
give us a lane.
welcome to another episode of I Don't Have the Answers, but let's talk about it anyway. I'm your host, Tim the Answer Man 4, and I want to thank you very much for joining me this week. So, this week, I want to talk about what happens after you get knocked down. Now, I'm sure that you've watched any number of boxing movies out there, and they've all told you that when you get knocked down, you just got to get back up again. And that's all great. That's good. But I want to talk to you tonight about something that I use and that has personally helped me get through things. Because contrary to popular belief, I get knocked down a lot. And it just popped in my head. And I almost said, but I get up again. Anyway, song reference, look it up, Google it. But just a saying that started in high school. Honestly, it had to do with the rifle team that I was on. It was brass. But when I was on the rifle team, it was breathe, relax, aim, sight, squeeze. But I've changed it a little bit. So there's 5 things. Each letter has a different meaning. And I use this when I feel like life has knocked me down or some event has knocked me down. And that is breathe, relax, accept, stand up, and step off. And each one of those things helps me to recenter myself, to prepare for the next part of the process, and to get ready and to, like it says, accept that I have gotten knocked down. So I thought I'd go through each of the different steps with you tonight, and hopefully it'll help you in any time that life gets you knocked down. So the first one is breathe. I have personally, when I get knocked down, there are some times that step is missed. I forget that, and I end up hyperventilating, or even depending on what happens, you can be caught so off guard that you're crying, or you're having problems breathing because the shock just hits you. So I made sure to put breathe first because it is really, really important. And once you get your breathing under control and you can take that deep breath, the next steps make it so much easier to accomplish. So the next one is relax. And I know when you get knocked down, that is the hardest thing to do. And I can be the first one to admit that relaxing, or trying to tell yourself to relax when you're so emotionally battered, that it's hard. But you've got to find what it is that you can focus on that helps you to relax. It could be a song. It could be cooking. For me, that definitely relaxes me. It's something about the step-by-step directions that it takes to cook, the measuring and everything else. It helps to get my mind off of the problems and the things that knocked me down to begin with. So find what it is for you that you can focus on, that one piece that can help you to relax. The next one is accept. Accept that you got knocked down. Accept that there was a problem. Accept the fact that you are not in control of the situation. Those things right there, acceptance is a very big part of succeeding. Accepting that you are not in control is, for someone who likes to be in control, and you can ask my wife, I love to be in control. I know that things, if there's going to be a mistake made, I can blame myself. But accept that you have made a mistake or that a situation happened. It is really important to get to that point and not. I gotta admit, I can't always get to that acceptance part. Sometimes it's just, it hurts so much to relinquish control. Sometimes it's really hard. But once you do, it's like that weight has been lifted off of your soul. It's just, it helps you to be able to move to the next step, which is stand up. Up till now, you're still down. You're still shaking it off. You're still dealing with the blow that knocked you down. But now it's time to stand up. It's time to square your shoulders, look into the face of the next challenge. You've already done all of the breathing and relaxing. You're good. You've accepted it. Stand up. Start making the next step, the next plan. Get yourself ready. You can't wallow in that forever. Again, not exactly easy for every single situation, but trust me, if you think about these steps, it'll work. And the last one, step off. That they say that a journey of 1,000 steps starts with one step, or something like that. I got it wrong. I know I did. But you can't move forward without taking that first step. And each subsequent step gets a little bit easier, but not until you've taken that first step. So you've got the 5 points there. You got breathe, relax, accept, stand up, step off. And by the time you get to that 5th step and you're moving again, you should be a little bit more centered, a little bit more relaxed, and a little bit more capable of continuing on your journey. It's not going to make every stumble easier. It's not going to make all the things that knock you down go away. But it's going to help you get back on track. And I hope that the people that have been in my life this week, that I know that they're stumbling, I know that they've got knocked down, I hope that by using this method, you can get back up and you can face the next day and the next challenge. I know my life would not be the same without the people that are around me. And if you can't get back up, it's going to be a drastic effect on my life. I'm here for you, no matter who it is that's listening, to help you at any point in the process. I know that I've said it before that I may not know the answers, but I'll talk about it anyway. This one I do know. I do know that these 5 steps will work. They will help. Just try. Thank you very much for joining me this week. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Good night.
The boy is off Broadway.